this week. And of course, there are a lot of concern. Okay, are you still in the market or you're waiting on the sidelines? Okay, are you feeling the pressure or the fear? Okay, or have you been buying the dip since last 2 days, which is on Monday? Okay, so very, very important for this month. Okay, so you know that the Bank of Japan have decided to increase the interest rate. So that's why you can see the whole market went down. Okay, especially since last week as well, on Thursday, Friday, then leading up to a follow-up on the weekend till Monday and Tuesday, you see the market went down, plunge. Okay, so we can see here extreme fear. Okay, so right now we can see the extreme fear situation on crypto, and they have went down to about a 2-year low. Okay, since when? 2022, July 2022. Okay, last 2 years. Okay, so we can see a huge, massive sell-off this week. Okay, plunged to an extreme fear. Okay, since the last 2 years here on July 2022. Okay, so we can look at the fear and greed index. Right now, currently it's at 17. Okay, on Monday it was 17, or Tuesday it was 17, right? It was yesterday. Okay, so the big question that you're going to ask yourself, did you buy the dip? Or are you scared? Okay, all right, or are you totally out of dry powder, which is USDT or stablecoin to buy, right? Or are you FOMOing in to really in to buy? So that's the big question you have to ask yourself, right? What do you do when during this kind of situation? Extreme fear. Extreme fear can also brings you huge opportunity. Okay, when there's crisis, you know that will be opportunity. And some coins have totally rallied after the dump, like Solana. You've seen Solana rally up immediately after went all the way to $110, and now it's at somewhere around $150. Okay, so yeah, we can see the index, right? Fear and greed index. Okay, this is when BTC dropped below 18,000 last year. Okay, that will happen since July 2022. Okay, so the behavior in the cryptocurrency market is very emotional, and people get greedy when the market is rising, result in fear of missing out. Okay, so people tend to FOMO buy at the top rather than extreme fear. Okay, people only go in when there's greed in the market. So you need to do the opposite, right? So you need to do the opposite. And congratulations for you guys who take the courage to buy the dip. This on yesterday and of course Monday as well. Okay, so you can see here, right? The index also adds that people often sell their coins in irrational reaction of seeing red numbers. So that's the thing. Dips are for buying. Okay, you want to buy when there's blood in the streets, when the market is red. Okay, and then you want to sell during the rally when there's greed in the market. When the price pumps, that's when you want to sell. But unfortunately, people always do the opposite. Okay. Okay, so that sell-off came, a fear, a wider financial markets rout over the confluence of various factors. So it's such as economic growth and potential overvaluation of AI. Okay, so you can see a lot of AI companies have also starts to peak, especially NVIDIA. Okay, and other companies like Microsoft, Google. We have seen the market now, you have already having a blow off top, having the run towards the upside is finally come to an end. And that's why we'll see a cool down period on the AI sector as well. Then, of course, we are looking at the Middle East, right? Middle East tension as well. Okay, all right, that Iran most likely will be attacking Israel. So that are the geopolitical sentiment that is happening. Okay, these are all political situation that could also increase the chance of the crypto market to go down even more deeper. Okay, that could be one scenario as well. So you have to be prepared, because I believe the downfall of this pullback is not over yet. We are still not out of the woods yet, even though we know that the price have already plunged. And look at Nikkei as well, the Japan, right, 225 index, seeing its worst 2-day performance. But right now they have rebounded somewhere around 8 to 10%. That is for the immediate short term. Okay, so we are just recently having a huge down. Okay, so far BTC is down somewhere around close to 30%. Okay, from the all-time high till now, 30%. This is one of the largest retracement for this year. Okay, so what to expect for this whole month? That's why you have to really, really pay attention. Why? It's because we are shifting into this right now. You can see that the institutions, financial institutions, hedge funds, what are they really doing? Okay, despite the fear in the market. Okay, do not watch what they say. right? But watch what they do, right? Don't hear what they say, but watch what they do. Okay, behind the scene, they have been buying the dip. Okay, big institutions like BlackRock, they are not selling. Okay, they are actually buying, holding. Right? In fact, they buy more. Okay, so buying the dip as crypto finds a footing following recent market dump. So yeah, these are the big, big and smart money investors. They know how to play this game, unlike the weak hands. Okay, unlike retail investors or dumb money, they are here for just short-term profits. So when there's fear in the market, when there's a dump, that's where they will start to liquidate their positions or selling at a loss due to fear and panic. Okay, so we can see that financial institutions, right, scoop up a lot, okay, which wiped some 230 billion from the market. Okay, you can see huge liquidation that is happening as well. And then institutions are buying the dip, okay, purchasing of Bitcoin and Ethereum after price began to fall heavily on Saturday. Okay, so you can see after the Ethereum ETF approval, okay, you can see the pullback or the sell-off begins. Okay, so I think this is actually normal for a healthy correction for the price to continue to rally again. So it is much needed and we need cleansing or wash off in the market before we can proceed for a new all-time high. So this is how the market will continue to recycle again its process. When the weak hands get washed off, okay, where the over-leveraged traders also get burned, then that's when the market can continue back again to where it left off, right? So you can see who is really buying, right? What are the institutions, right? So we can see like hedge funds totaling somewhere around 63%, venture funds about 61%, and then we have retail aggregators at 72%. So these are the heavy buyers, okay? Big time investors are actually buying and accumulating during this type of situation, okay? Then, of course, we look at the weak hands, okay, dumb money, okay, begin selling off their assets en masse on Sunday and Monday, okay, border sell off. Why? Is because of Japan and South Korea. Okay, we can see that their own stock market having a circuit breaker, okay, briefly halted. So they put a brake on their stock for trading, so they cannot able to trade. So circuit breaker, they call it. Okay, so meanwhile, other equity index like S&P 500, Nasdaq, Dow Jones all went down. Okay, so yeah, overall we can see knowingly that next month is the first ever rate cut from the Federal Reserve. Okay, and of course the US government will definitely buy back, okay, at least 30 billion worth of treasury bonds, worth of treasury buyback, which is also good for the market. I think this will definitely boost overall market sector as well. Okay, so nonetheless, this is a time where you want to pay attention and to start looking for those undervalued altcoins, because I believe there are more alts that are still down for more over 50%. So you might want to pay attention, right? If you are still sitting on the sideline, if you are still looking for opportunities, I believe this is the right time to actually look into it, because this opportunity will not last long. Okay, after when we have a dump, we'll have consolidation, and we will not receive a V-shaped recovery compared to 2020. Okay, so of course we are looking here, right? Incoming rally. Is there any incoming rally? So this is one of the trader, okay, predicted like 2021 crypto crash foresees fourth quarter fireworks. So as you know that every fourth quarter during the halving year or during the bull run year, usually is one of the best performing for crypto market, especially Q4. Okay, September onwards, leading up all the way to Christmas, New Year, will be one of the bullish quarter, I would say. Okay, according to the historical data as well. But of course, past performance does not guarantee future result, but history does rhyme. Okay, so you need to pay attention, again, how you can able to position yourself for this current market situation. Okay, so even we can see, right, the trader predicting the May 2021 market crash has really revealed he is optimistic about Bitcoin's performance, okay, in the last quarter of the year. Okay, so I'm also feeling optimistic as well. Q4 usually one of the bullish year, as you know that the presidential election falls on November. So even if you look at the last election for US as well, okay, I think on 2016, right, Donald Trump won the election. You can see how bullish is the crypto market and the stock market as well. Okay, so it went up. That is the super cycle, right? 2016, 2017, super bull market cycle, including all those altcoin season as well, if you add into it. Okay, so maybe you might receive something similar as well for this year, leading up all the way to 2025. Okay, so yeah, actually it's expecting Q4 fireworks, right? So nonetheless, you have to position yourself. Okay, this is a time you want to look for undervalued altcoins. So this is a timeline for you to accumulate, right? This month, August, the whole month of August, leading up probably before September 18, right? Because September 18 is going to have a first ever rate cut. So you want to prepare before September 18. So roughly you have one month and a half to prepare, okay, for your buying and accumulating of your altcoin position. Okay, so what else here? We can see trader explained that Bitcoin price is currently stuck in a multi-month range, which makes it easier to forget it's also currently pushing all-time high. Okay, all right. So yeah, all in all, we can see the market, right? What you are seeing right now is a healthy pullback, healthy correction. Okay, so 30% correction like this, okay, is to scare off the dumb money or the big hands. Okay, all right. So yeah, nonetheless, I think the crypto market is preparing for a huge parabolic move. Okay, all right. And then yeah, this is a time where you want to start accumulating, right? So don't fear on the pullback, but this is where you want to take advantage of this. And then of course, more and more bullish sentiment for the crypto market. Okay, as well-known analyst Michael Wendy-Pope, okay, mentioning that the crypto market will continue to another bullish momentum. Okay, so right, what are the catalysts here that that he's looking at? Okay, so if Ethereum, especially Ethereum, starts to become positive, that will be the ideal trigger for the market to surge. Okay, so currently, if you look at the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart, currently the Ethereum is weakening against Bitcoin. Okay, because you should know that Bitcoin dumps, Ethereum and altcoins also will dump harder. Okay, so to have altcoin season, Ethereum has to outperform against BTC. Okay, and other alts also to do that. So the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart has to be bullish again. Okay, and then mentioning that believes that worsening macroeconomic conditions that will cause gold to soar and the US dollar to weaken. Okay, and believes would trigger rallies for risk asset like Bitcoin. So as you know that once the Federal Reserve decided or confirmed to lower down the interest rate, automatically US dollar will weaken. Okay, so it is already expected to happen even before September 18, which is the first ever rate cut. So when US dollar weaken, that's where other asset class, safe haven asset like gold, Bitcoin, other commodities like oil will definitely move up. Okay, yeah, so these are the pros and cons here. Okay, continued unrest on the markets leading to gold to break to a new highs and the dollar treasury years to fall, right? So this is the thing here. Expect dollar to weaken even more. So you can see like our ringgit will stand to strengthen against the dollar. Other currencies will expect to outperform against the dollar as well. Okay, right? So yeah, a lot of people have been asking the ringgit now is strengthening, right? Because due to this factor. Okay, then of course, nonetheless, Ethereum against Bitcoin chart, it needs to really outperform. Okay, because currently it's down. Okay, and then we can see other issues like the Ripple lawsuit, right? It's still unsettled. Okay, but I think SEC now have already dropped its case to pursue even further. Okay, so once this case is done and dusted or cleared, then most likely you will see a huge momentum, right? A bullish sentiment throughout all the crypto market. Okay, that's why you can see why XRP being stagnant. It's because of this issue. Okay, so that's why you can see XRP have not much of limited chance of growth due to the SEC involvement. Okay, so yeah, whoever holding Ripple, I think is going to really need a lot of patience. Okay, to really see it move back up towards its all-time high again. Okay, so yeah, these are the few catalysts that's looking at. Okay, and then mentioning that this capitulation is heavy, but it's given technical analysis close to their HDF higher time frame support levels and heaviest panic you could have. Right, yeah, so 30% pullback is one of the most heaviest, okay, capitulation. So I think a lot of people are getting capitulated on their trading position. Okay, I think some big hands also literally give up on their position and sell off. Okay, so you don't want to be that kind of position. Okay, and of course, with all those earnings and gains, where do you want to move? Right, so you have to prepare. Early, you have to prepare. Okay, you have to prepare 10 times ahead compared to the newbies, compared to those people who come in on the dumb money. Okay, so if you have made your life-changing wealth, where do you need to store it? Very, very important. Because last week, I mentioning about the crypto card. So I'm not sure how many of you have signed up. I'm not sure how many of you have already started using your Redotpay crypto virtual card. At least the virtual card, right, costs you about $8 after the discount. Okay, why? It's because that is to prepare you even before you make your life-changing wealth, or if you ever made 6 figures or 5 figures at least, you cannot be storing all in your local bank account because it is a big no-no. Okay, so you are inviting trouble. And that's the whole reason of putting it into your crypto card. And of course, there are other options as well, right? That is the whole reason why you're here, to learn and to able to, to move like an elite. Okay, how does the elite move? How does the elite, evade tax in a legal way? Okay, so you don't have to create a schoolboy error. You don't have to make this type of schoolboy error, because I believe a lot of people will be making a lot of schoolboy error, amateur mistake. When they come into the crypto market, the first thing that you will do is to go through Bruno, which is the registered, regulated by the Securities Commission. No, there's no right or wrong there. But again, it is an amateur mistake. Why? It's because your data is being recorded. So when you withdraw through Bruno, okay, that's where the LHDN will come after you. Okay, we've seen many people has been getting letters from LHDN, okay, and some of them don't even realize what is really happening, right? So you don't want to make this kind of error. Now, this second option here, what you can do is offshore account. Okay, so this is another second one, another second gem here, second alpha. And of course, for those of you who have a CIMB savings account under your name, okay, how does this thing work? How to get a Singapore savings account? Okay, a SGD offshore account, okay, from your comfort of your home without going through the bank counter. That is another alpha here I'm sharing with you. No one even bothered to share. Okay, so if you have a CIMB savings account under your name, not a company account, okay, you can able to register, okay, a CIMB FastSaver account through online, okay, through online. Okay, so if you don't have a CIMB savings account, maybe you might want to create a savings account, okay, and start to deposit a minimum of 100 or 200 ringgit. Okay, and then that's when you can able to register this FastSaver account. Okay, CIMB savings account, okay, MY, okay, under your name. All right, so I think people like Scott, people like Young have already gotten their CIMB savings account, FastSaver account. Okay, so you might want to treasure the account because this is actually a safe haven asset, safe haven account. Okay, totally tax-free. Okay, so where else can you go? And how far is Singapore? It's like 6 hours drive from KL to Singapore, or 1 hour flight away. Okay, so yeah, you cannot get any better deal compared to this, because it is really quite tough to register offshore account. What's more with the Singapore account. So this is one of the simplest way in order to get an offshore account, Singapore SGD account. Okay, so once you have a CIMB savings account in Malaysia under your name, you can start applying. Okay, so you just apply. Okay, just include your title. Okay, include your title, include your phone number, Malaysian phone number. Okay, your email, your full name, IC, as per IC. Okay, so you just click submit. Okay, so the process here is really quite simple. Okay, because after you're done, you just need to transfer 1,000, okay, from your CIMB savings account, Malaysia, or from any other local bank account from Malaysia. Transfer at least a minimum of 1,000 equivalent to Sing dollar. Okay, so the process will take you about one week. Once you get your CIMB savings account done for Singapore, you can immediately transfer back this 1,000 Sing back to your local Malaysian bank account. Okay, and it's a market rate. Okay, zero fees, market rate, instant convert back to Malaysian ringgit back, this 1,000. The best of all this account, you don't have to maintain. You don't have to put money to maintain. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the best way to actually store your funds here instead of putting all your profits into Malaysian account. Okay, so you might want to keep Singapore account as well. Okay, so this is one of the your next move if you want. So we already have the crypto card. Okay, that's one option. Secondly is this Singapore savings account. Okay, Singapore savings account, very easy. You just need to get your CIMB savings account done in Malaysia. Right, go to any local branch, get it, just deposit 100 or 200 ringgit, make it active, and then start applying on the website here. So I already sent in the link box, so you might want to consider, because I think this is a great great way to actually store funds offshore, all right, especially tax-free like Singapore. So you go there, you enjoy your profits, right? You can able to use your card, you can deposit through the card, right? And then you're good to go. Okay, so yeah, that is one alpha here. So next week will be another one. So total about 3 options here. So hope you guys put to good use, because I think this is one of the best way to actually, you know, withdraw your funds through all these multiple channels that are given here. Okay. All right. So any question, just feel free to put in the chat box, right? Any altcoin recommendation, feel free to put in the chat box. I'll look into it later. Then, of course, moving on next, we can see here. Okay, we can see what really happening during the last few days. Okay, or during the weekend as well. Right. So that's all eyes on Japan. Okay, what is really happening with their stock index as well? Okay, so Nikkei, okay, is a Japanese index. Okay, went up or rebounded about 8%. Okay, short-term recovery, short-term, it could be a dead cat bounce as well, because it was down somewhere around 10%. Okay, all right. So what to expect here and what to do? Okay, so this guy mentioning what? Yesterday got offered us a great buying opportunity at max fear. Okay, but now the opportunity has gone. Okay, so for those of you who have bought on Monday and Tuesday or last 2 days, then you are in a good position, right? Because you know what to do, and of course you make the right move to buy the dip, right? So again, right, don't FOMO buy, okay, at the current price level. Okay, why is because of there will be no such thing as V-shaped recovery, right? You won't be repeating the same recovery as of March 2020, which is the COVID dump, which is the world crisis. Okay, because why? Because we are not in ICU critical level yet compared to 2020. Okay, where the Federal Reserve had no choice but to really lower down the interest rate or cutting it to zero. But we are not seeing this kind of situation as yet. Okay, because we know that next month, September, they're going to have a rate cut. So they won't be cutting right now. Okay, but it will take time to settle, and I won't be surprised if BTC retest the lows and go for another low again. Yeah, so this could be one scenario again. So you might want to prepare for this situation. If you have missed the last 2 days dip, maybe you might want to prepare for the next one. But again, it may not come. Okay, so you might want to dollar cost average. That is the best decision. Okay, so if you have dry powder right now, you might want to dollar cost average. So it doesn't matter whether the market will have one more low, or the market will reverse all the way up. So you better to DCA. So study big capitulation events in the past. Okay, this is likely not March 2020. Okay, I already mentioned a V-shaped pump. Although yesterday's sentiment was quite similar. Okay, there's too much damage happened. Altcoins are already dead, similar to 2020, March 2020. Okay, so it's going to take a long way to recover for those altcoins, especially meme coins as well. Okay, all right. So what we can see here, what to do now? Got to stay patient, right? Right. So buy when good opportunity presents. Okay, so these are the tips that he given. Okay, so Bitcoin back to 50 to 53K, good value. Click the buy button on your favorite coins. But again, of course, this is not financial advice. You got to do your own due diligence. Now, what happens if Bitcoin goes below 50,000? So deep value, click the buy button aggressively on your favorite coins. Then again, if Bitcoin goes below 43,000, then we are totally screwed, right? So yeah, there will be massive panic, okay, below 43. So maybe if you go below 43,000, I think it will be a very quick week, okay, towards the downside, and then quickly rebound back up again, because you can see a massive buyers are coming in, especially like BlackRock, MicroStrategy. These are the people, hedge fund institution that will really scoop up if it really goes all the way to 43,000. Okay, so yeah, again, so these are things, these are the decisions that you need to take note. Okay, so you might want to prepare some dry powder on the sideline. Okay, and start dollar cost averaging, right? You can't be waiting all the way, right? How long are you going to wait some more? Especially those no coiners. People who don't have coin, but still waiting, okay? Right, and then not taking action. That is the worst thing that you want to do. Okay, so then we move on, okay? All right, so CryptoCon, what is happening? He's comparing from last year till this year. You can see last year, what happened? September. Okay, August, last year, August, what happened? Pump and then dump. Okay, consolidate, and then another one more last flush, somewhere around September. Okay, so we are somewhere around here. Okay, right, compared to this month, which is this year, 2024. August, something similar as well. Orange color here, orange color bubble. Okay, we have already received this capitulation that is happening right now. So we might see another reversal candle or retest or consolidation candle before we see a massive movement towards the upside. So this is a time where you might want to pay attention to really start to accumulate, okay? Because your time is running out. So we already have the pullback, okay? All right, so it's 2023, but 1 month ahead, right? Which leaves one part missing, the explosive October 2023 rally, right? So I've already mentioned to you guys, people who are in the group, right, to buy last year to accumulate DCA. So I think your patience and your risk have finally paid off for those outs that actually delivered. So October went up, okay, all the way to January, February of 2024. That is the movement that you are seeing on Q4, right? So September 2024 expected a rally, right? So that could be a huge scenario there, right? You might want to pay attention. Okay, so start looking and start to accumulate, right? Okay, then moving on next, we can see here more airdrop use. So for those of you who have restaked your Ethereum, okay, on those layer 2, like 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. So 𝗧𝗶𝗺 have already announced their season 1 airdrop, so you can be able to start collecting your season 1 airdrop, you can start to claim. Okay. So, but again, it's not transferable. It's not on live yet. I think it's much more similar to Eigenlayer as well. Most likely they will launch on September. So that could be one case as well. So you can only claim, that's all. Right? So this is on season 1, so season 2 still ongoing. So you might want to stake if you're into Eigenlayer or into restaking protocol. Okay. So yeah, this is 𝗧𝗊 layer 2. Okay, then of course, next one you can see here. Renzo also another restaking platform supporting for Eigenlayer. Okay, so season 2 now you can able to start claim. So for those of you who are using Renzo to stake on other Ethereum platform for Eigenlayer as well, so you might want to claim this season 2 drop, okay, for Renzo. Okay, so this is yeah, another airdrop as well. Okay, then of course moving on next to the crypto market outlook, somewhere we are hovering around 2 trillion. Okay, 2 trillion, BTC is somewhere around 56.2. Okay, down about 15% last 7 days. Ethereum somewhere around 2.4K, down to about 27%. Okay, see here, very, very important. Then look at Solana now, 150. Okay, 17% down last 7 days. Any losers, any big losers for today, or gainers? Okay, so big gainers, Popcat, 20% up. Dog we've had 17%. The Su, 3.52, but down about 30%. Okay, so yeah, you got to look and pay attention to all this. Okay, let's look at the losers. We can see Lido down, well, down about 36%. 1 whole week, Maker down. Okay, so all this you got to pay attention, right? If you want to accumulate, then you got to pay attention to all these type of dips, right? And then you got to create a list. Okay, write it down which coin that you really want to buy. They have good fundamentals. Like RV, look at that, 32.85% down. Okay, a decentralized file storage system. You know that it's undervalued now, and maybe you might want to get it, right? RV. Look at Celestia as well, another modular case for blockchain. Down about 12.42%. Injective protocol, look at that, 31.91%. So this is actually a huge steal. And look at Brad, 31% down. So don't you think this is an opportunity, good opportunity to actually accumulate, right? So like Brad, okay, Injective, right? Those are undervalued outcome. Look at Akash, 2.4. Okay, so yeah, these are the thing. And then you look at the fear and greed index, what's happening now? Okay, 29. Okay, last 2 days was 70. So how fast, how quickly the market rebound from 70 to 29, right? So fast it rebounded. Okay, but like I'm saying that we are still not out of the woods yet. So let's move on to the technical side. So technical side, let's see. Right, you have any altcoins that you want me to look at, feel free to put in the chat box. So yeah, I'll move on with this. So total tree, what we can see here. These are all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Excluding Bitcoin. Okay, so what we see now here, seeing a nice pullback, we tested at the middle band, maintaining this level of support. So now it's creating a higher highs and higher lows. So far, overall, the trend is still bullish on one time frame. Then on weekly now, what's happening? So weekly is below the middle band. Okay, maintaining at this lower BB here. Okay, so it's still considered downtrend. Let's look at daily. Now daily here, you can see a bearish pin bar form, a reversal candle done, now a retest. Okay, so it's having a hard time to break here, the re-entry sell here, 559.94. Okay, so it might see the price continue back towards the downside. Okay, I think this could be a dead cat bounce. So this is a time you want to really pay attention. One more round chance to maybe come back here again to retest. Okay, so you might want to look into it by this weekend. At least by this weekend, you should at least enter some positions. Okay, so that's my plan here, is to enter some position during this weekend, latest by this weekend. Okay, ECA. Okay, then we look at the dominance. BTC dominance, as usual, is going up. Okay, so the target next, where is the target next? Very important, is here, 58.3%. Okay, that will be the next resistance zone that it needs to break. Okay, if you look at the weekly time frame, price overall is still uptrend. Why? It's because it break past this critical resistance zone. Okay, so it already broke already on the weekly time frame. Now look at daily now. You can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs again. Okay, also break past this critical resistance level here, 56.77. So it's going to reach all the way to 58%. Again, the 58% is still here. Okay, maybe come back all the way here and then have a short-term rejection. Then Ethereum against Bitcoin. What's happening now? Very important. See what happened? Consolidate, dump. Come back all the way back here, 0.03993. Have a short-term retest. Okay, so yeah, I already mentioned, right? So it really come back here. Draw this line here. Look at weekly now. Weekly, huge dump, you can see here. Okay, then if we look here, you can see it needs to maintain, but what happened? It broke. Okay, so now this level will maintain this level, resistance level now. Okay, so it really needs to recover back and to break above this 0.04624. Okay, so a huge challenge here for Ethereum to outperform against Bitcoin now. Okay, daily trend is still down, still bearish. Okay, still heading lower. You can see already it's heading down. Okay, then if you look on to BTC now, where's BTC heading? Right, you can see this could be a dead cat bounce. See, rejection is happening now. Look at monthly. So monthly momentum pullback, nice higher highs, higher lows, still uptrend actually on monthly, right? Still maintaining above this level here, 47.2. Okay, and then of course your middle band as well play an important part at 42.1. Look at weekly. So the weekly candlestick still consolidating. You can see this is a bearish pin bar here that is still forming on the weekly candlestick. So for weekly, it needs to maintain above this level here, 55.7. So if it goes lower again, yeah, it might see and consider this level at 52.2 here. Okay, 2.2. Daily, you can see what's happening on daily now. Momentum sell. Short term, maybe it might go up again to retest back here at 59.2. Then might see another pullback. But what we can see now is struggling now to break up. You can see here. Yeah, I believe most likely it will consolidate and to retest again on this lows before we see another break again towards the upside. So this time for consolidation is very crucial for you to accumulate. Okay, this range here might come back to retest back here. Okay, consolidate, then continue back up again. So, right, then if you look on to H4, 4 hour, you can see candlestick change of direction from sell to buy. So you need to have another pullback, which will confirm again, reconfirm again this position before we see another break again towards the upside. So yeah, I believe one more pullback. Okay, come back here to retest maybe around 52.2. So if you can able to maintain around here, then you might see a break up again. Then Ethereum. So ETH, what's happening now? Okay, pump, dump. Okay, went all the way below the middle band, now maintaining up. Okay. So far now, where is the price needs to break now? Here, 2691, right? Just to break that level. Okay, look at weekly now. So weekly, you can see M pattern form, break. So most likely this level, you will consolidate, right? It will take time to consolidate. So it will take weeks to consolidate here before going up again. Okay, so I think the whole month of August, it will consolidate. Okay, leading up all the way to September. After 18 September, or after the rate cut, you might see the movement start to come, regain its strength back again. Okay, get daily now. Random sell. Okay, reversal candle done. Retest candle is forming. Any chance of a reversal back up? Maybe here, 2751. Okay, and then maybe we'll see another drop again. Okay, so yeah, there's Ethereum for you. You can see now it's breaking down. It's rejected at the middle band. It's breaking down, and of course, this is quite crucial. You might want to pay attention on this level here. Okay, so it might come up to retest, or it might create a double bottom here. So you have to be prepared on this week. Okay, it's a lifetime opportunity to really accumulate. Right? So altcoins now. So what to look at? So you can see Solana having a huge rebound. Solana, let's look at that. Huge rebound. You see here, low was how much? 109.99 or $110, right? 110. So it went up about how much here? 34% as of now. From the lows till now, 34%. Okay, 34%. So you can see, you got to target all these altcoins have strong fundamentals. Strong fundamentals, right? So maintaining above this level, which is quite crucial, 122. Okay, so weekly is just consolidating. So as long as the price can maintain at this support zone, 128, 122, then it should be in a good zone, good position. Now on daily now, very crucial. Why? Momentum sell, go back for the re-entry sell. So this is actually a sell setup here, 149. Okay, so it needs to really begin its strength back and to break at least above here, 160. Okay, to be confirmed again. So far now it's having a huge rejection, then might settle down or consolidate around 127, 128 here for another pullback again. So yeah, you might want to pay attention. Now all the price is having a dip, so you might want to look into opportunities. Okay, so Solana is one of them. Okay, very good fundamental. Okay, that you can able to hold. Then of course I want to look into coins like PON, the open network. Okay, so this is a coin I want to accumulate as well. Okay, but of course this is one of the top 10 in coin market cap, and it's been running but have huge solid fundamental, right? Because they are using Telegram. Okay, Telegram ecosystem on blockchain as well. So you might want to see here, monthly all-time high, 8.79. Momentum, pullback, creating a higher low. So far, very nice setup. What happened? It went all the way to 4.87. So far, it is still uptrend on monthly. Okay, this is the critical support zone that is to maintain 5.42. Okay, your resistance at 7.65. Look at weekly now. So weekly, any chance or not? Why? Weekly BB squeeze. Okay, BB squeeze. Monday is a sell to buy. So yeah, okay, you can see daily now doing a momentum sell, pullback, coming down again. So you can see already what's happening. Short-term dead cat bounce. Okay, so I might be wrong, might consolidate or to recover back here. So yeah, I already stand by some dry powder to really accumulate. Okay, so might be using my Bitcoin position. Okay, because I'm totally running out. So this is a backup plan, right? If you're holding alts like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and you have totally out of dry powder, this is what I'm doing. Position my Bitcoin to convert into alts. That is a last resort situation, right? So yeah, of course, this is the thing that I've been doing. Then Toncoin, and then of course there are others like Ondo, right? Ondo. Right? So you might want to accumulate, right? Real world asset, RWA. Look at that down. Went all the way to 50 cents. Now it's at 68 cents. Look how much is the pullback here. 36%. Okay, 36%. So Ondo, you might want to consider pullback here at least at 59 cents. Then leading up all the way to this support at 49 cents. Let's see whether it come back down again. Maybe it might come back down. Okay, this is an opportunity. All right, guys. So I think that's all I have for tonight.